We back, sis. We back.
All gas,
What's up, faves? How are y'all doing, girl? It is Monday here, and it is 45 degrees in Texas right now. So it's time to make some pot roast. That's really the vibe, and that's how we starting off this vlog. I went to the grocery store this morning real early, and I got everything that I needed, and I'll show you guys how I'm putting it all together. We got the beef bouillon, we got rosemary, thyme, fresh garlic, celery. But y'all know that I'm a convenient mom kind of girl. So the trick for me for pot roast is to buy the pre-packaged pot roast packs that they sell at HEB. It comes with all of the veggies that you need, the potatoes, the onions, the carrots, the celery, and then of course it comes with the pot roast, but it also comes with seasoning. So I went ahead and took it out and put both seasoning packets in there because I bought 2 packs. Fun fact, if you go to HEB really early, you may be able to catch some of their pot roast on sale. Their pot roast packs, they have to be cooked either that day or the day after for almost half the cost of what they actually cost. So I think the regular price is in between $25 to $30. If you get one that's got to cook it today or tomorrow, that one is like $15, $17. So I bought 2 of those basically for the price of what I would have paid for one. So we have pot roast for more than a day. And then of course I like to get the slow cooker. These are the pot roast packs by McCormick. I'm actually going to be using my cast iron though. This is by Chef Tam, my girl Chef Tam. This cast iron right here, y'all, that's why I got 2 pot roasts too, because the pot is big enough to hold everything. I just like the way my pot roast cooks in a cast iron. Now, I've done it in the Instapot. I've done it in the slow cooker. I like the way it does in the cast iron. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I pretty much went ahead and pulled everything out. First things first, wash your hands. We're going to season up the pot roast. We're going to sear those on both sides. We're going to season our vegetables, get all of that going. Saute the vegetables with a little bit of flour. Get a nice, I don't want to call it a roux, but essentially going with that. And then we're going to pile it all together, girl, and let it cook for some hours. Tonight, dinner going to be fire. So I'm going to take y'all through the process. We're going to play a little bit of music. I'm not going to talk through this whole situation. As much as I love y'all, we even do all that. We're going to play some music through this, get that going. And honestly, I think that's all that I'm doing until my son's basketball game today. So let's get into this vlog, child. I don't always say that I stuck my foot off in something, but I stuck my foot off in this right here. I gotta head to my son's game. So I was just enjoying me a little pre-game bowl before I get home and really lay off in this. You should try it. I probably won't be back tonight, so I'll see you in the morning, girl. I am not in the mood today, girl. It is Tuesday here, and I woke up to Mother Nature. Now, I know that's supposed to sound normal, girl. We do this every month. But no, girl, she is 4-5 days early. I wasn't expecting her. There were no warning signs whatsoever. I am so out of it today. But I walked into my room and I just wanted to sit in my chair. That was it. And I looked at my chair and there were a pile of clothes that need to be hung up and put up. And I started on them. And then I said, I want to sit in my chair. These cramps is kicking my tail. But not only that, I started off the day really early. Leanne texted me this morning and was like, hey, what you doing? Let's go to brunch. So she actually took me to brunch, and we had to do some serious catching up because I hadn't seen her in, 2.5 months or something like that. So there was no recording of that, but we just went to First Watch and had a good catch up breakfast sesh. So she dropped me off, and then I came in and saw these clothes. And now I'm here contemplating my life because my whole week that I had mapped out is going to have to shift because I have to accommodate for rest and for just sitting in the house tomorrow and doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have to get these clothes up, girl, but I just don't feel like it. I just don't. Not right now. But today is probably the only day I'm going to be able to really do it. Because now my Thursday is booked. My Friday is booked. Y'all, when I say I usually start off the week, I got that going on. There's nothing really happening. And then it'll be one day. More than one person will text me and be like, when we doing it? And I literally, Leanne, Lisa, and Dahlia all text me today. So all of a sudden, I had something to do today. I got something to do Thursday. I got something to do Friday. That's pretty much all I got going on. But y'all, that pot roast, I'm still thinking about that pot roast. That pot roast for lunch and dinner night because that pot roast, fire. Even my husband was like, 100 out of 10, you did that. Let me tell y'all. I know I can cook. I wouldn't necessarily call me chef girl or feet, but I can cook. And if you saw my parents when they came to cook, then you should know she got a little cooking bone in them. All my family could cook. I can... When I feel like throwing down, your girl can get down. That pot roast took it up another notch. I was like, I'm so inspired, I might write a cookbook. Anyways, girl, I guess I'm going to get up and start putting these clothes up. I think that's all I want to say. Morning, fam. Your girl is back to life. I had to take yesterday off because Mother Nature was really doing her thing. But today, as you can see, I'm outside. I'm already at my first stop. Me and Lisa decided to come and co-work today at this place called Turbo Coffee and Cocktails. Online, it looked like it was a real vibe. Y'all know we've been dipping the coffee shops every week. So I'm gonna see what kind of work I can get done today. But oh girl, it feels so good outside. I know I just shook because the wind is blowing, but literally it's 70 degrees today in Texas. So I wore a skirt and boots. But anyway, let me get inside to this coffee shop and then I'm gonna holler at y'all. We got a nail shop appointment today and then we're supposed to go to dinner tonight. I need to verify that though. The nail shop. Let me tell y'all something. It has been a minute since your girl had a pedicure, and I know what you're thinking. That's not even lifey. It's not, but life. So I'm just happy to be here today, and that's really all that matters. Is I'm here today. I told my husband, one, I'm not going into 2026 like a bomb, but two, y'all also know that whenever there's a new year, it's also my birthday, so it's like double whammy for me. I will not go into 36 not being put together. Hair, nails, feet, wax, all of the things, sis. So we're getting the toes done today. We're getting the nails done tomorrow. We're going to get a wax somewhere in between next week because we got to wait on Mother Nature to do her thing. Then I'm getting my hair done when we go to Memphis. I'm getting it done on the 29th. You see how that all flows together? So when I walk into 2026, as a newly 36-year-old woman, I'm going to be walking in as the person that I intend to be throughout the year. I like to go ahead and show up as her. And I also think when we leave here, we're going to get a vitamin D shot real quick because it's right next door. And I'm going to need that stacked pronto. So we're going to go do that as well. And I think that's it, sis. Next week, I want to spend time with the kids and tidying up the house because since we're going to Memphis for a few days, when I get back, Jasmine's going to be with me. We're not really going to have time to clean up the house because we're also having a birthday party for me on New Year's Eve. So we're having New Year's Eve birthday shindig PJ type situation as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on within these next 2 weeks. Rest, relaxation, and fun is on the agenda, and taking care of myself. That's numero uno, is taking care of to the best of my ability in whatever way that looks like. So I'm gonna sit back and enjoy this pedicure, and I'm gonna see y'all when we get done. Okay. All right, y'all. So it's a little later today. It's almost 7 p.m. After I got my feet done, I did go home to grab Miss Fave so that we could go out and shopping, but she had a little too honey, so I ended up dropping her off to her daddy. And then Jasmine was at Primark and told me they had all this good stuff, and they just opened one here in Dallas. I've never been to Primark before. This is literally my first time. So I'm gonna take y'all through the store to see what I see, and maybe we'll get some things. Who knows? Good morning. Happy Friday. Y'all, it's Friday. And I know I left abrupt last night. We went to Primark and then I just disappeared on the people. I got tired. It really, that's all it was to it, is your girl got tired. I had so much fun in Primark. I'll be honest, I was a teensy bit overwhelmed. I didn't know that the store was that big and had that much stuff. So I definitely will be back. It definitely gives basic, for sure. I can't say that there were any pieces that just gave me wow. But if you need a store that's like, let me get the basics, or you need something that's themed, they had a bunch of Grinch stuff like that. It's definitely, go there. It's definitely affordable, for sure. I got a couple of things for fave. I got me some tights. I've been looking for some tights up, down, left, and right. They had a 5-pack of tights. I got them. I tried a pair on last night and they actually fit, so I was really happy with that. But girl, why am I up so early at 8 o'clock in the morning? Is because I'm headed to my daughter's school. It is her last day of school. They having their little Christmas parties. I need somebody to explain to me, why do the kids have to go to school for 2 hours on the last day before a break? What is the reason for this? What is the purpose? But they're having their Christmas party from 8:30 to 9:30 basically. So I'm about to pull up now, do the mom thing. I did not go to the restaurant last night because the restaurant canceled, and so that's how I ended up at Primark. But then outside of that, I have a meeting today at 11. I have a nail appointment, so y'all coming with me to the nail appointment. And then I think unless me and Faith go out and do something, but y'all, shopping with her lately has not been the funnest, to say the least. So I don't know if me and her gonna go together. It might just be me by myself. But anyways, girl, I'm finna park my car and get into the school, and I'm gonna see y'all a little bit later. Girl, I done been to the school, left the school, dropped off Faye, went back to the school because I left my coat, headed to my meeting, had a very productive 2-hour meeting that I just think is about to change the game for me. And I'm super grateful to God for the opportunity as well as for the connection. And then I drove my tail to this nail shop. I'm currently 10 minutes late. It's okay. The meeting went over a little bit. But we finna get these nails done, big dog. We finna get these nails done. I don't even know what I'm getting, but they my birthday nails, so they better be fine. Let's go to the nail shop, y'all. See what your girl comes out with. Okay, I'm back. Back to what I was saying about how my God, I don't know about yours, but how mine works on our behalf. So they did end up totaling the car. We considered buying it back and fixing it ourselves, but it was still upside down. And so what did God do? He opened up an avenue, a lane, because I was just like, we got to get another car. But of course, you want to get a car at the caliber which you already had, or better. That's always the goal. You don't want to go backwards if you don't have to, but if you got to, you got to do what you got to do for a season. But anyways, y'all, my man is getting a car, and I'm happy for him. That's what I'll say, because it's a vehicle that he's been wanting, and it just worked out for us in the way that it needed to work out. And all I can tell you is that it is God. I'm not saying this to brag. I'm not saying this to throw in nobody's face. I'm not saying this so nobody can go write an article about me, child. That is not what I'm saying this for. I'm just saying God moves fast on my family's behalf. Not only that, I want to make sure that I'm giving credit to whom the credit is due. It was not me. It's not my husband. If he says that I can show the vehicle or whatever the case may be, I will do so. But right now, just know I'm excited for him, and I'm excited that he's going to have a new vehicle before the year's out. And that was just the good news that I heard today on my way to the nail shop. So my nails are done, which I'm really happy about. My toes got done yesterday. My hair gonna get done the week after Christmas before my birthday, girl. And my man's is getting a new car. God, I see how you ended 2025. Because if I'm be honest with y'all, I literally had a thought to myself earlier today. I ain't gonna lie, the year has been hell from beginning to end. But I feel like there's a turnaround. And it's not gonna end how it started. And I'm grateful to God for that. Girl, I'm home. Hold on. Let me put on my heated blanket and get situated. I done kicked the pillow and everything, chat. Don't y'all like that I moved my chair around? We got somewhere to talk and chit-chat in the room and go and whatnot. Oh, honey. It's been a long, eventful day. What all happened? I went to the school. I had a meeting. I got my nails done. Then I bipped and bop around, and I finished it off by getting me some Chipotle for dinner. All in all, I would say today was a good day. Today was a much needed day. I really needed a care for Fee day, love on Fee, do what you dang well please. You know what I'm saying? I needed that desperately. So all in all, it was a good day. It was a great way to end the week, for sure, because y'all know how the week started for me. Blah. So it's a great way to finish it off. Tomorrow is Saturday. We are going to our community's Winter Wonderland event in the afternoon from 12 to 3. And that's really all I got planned. So I'm just going to lounge around, clean up. I might start wrapping some gifts or something, depending on what the kids are going to do and where they're going to go afterwards. And girl, that's it. That's all. So I'm going to sit in my little corner with my little heated blanket. I'm about to watch a Christmas movie. I'm trying to decide between this Christmas, Almost Christmas, and Friday After Next. I'm leaning towards Friday After Next. It's one of my favorites. So I'm going to watch that. And I'll see y'all tomorrow once I arrive. Girl, it's been real. I hope you had fun with me today. I had a good time. So I'll see you in the morning. Hey y'all. It's Saturday, girl. I'm here. I'm in the land of the living. We just pulled up to our community's Winter Wonderland event, which I'm super excited about. The kids and Dahlia already got out the car because I had started feeling a little nauseous. I went and got my vitamin D and my NAD shot right before this. And the thing about that NAD shot is dependent upon, I guess, whatever state your body is in at the moment. But usually 10 to 15 minutes after getting that shot, it can make you feel like your body is racing, heart palpitations, you get a little bit of nauseous. All of that is going on in the pit of your stomach. I had to go get me something to eat, girl. I had to get me some Jersey Mike's because I realized I had went and did it on an empty stomach. So I set myself up for the kill. But nevertheless, we still had this event to attend today so that the kids can get outside and have a good time. And girl, it is 78 degrees outside in Texas today. In the middle of December. I was just sick a week and a half ago, and it was 40 degrees. That bipolar weather, and this is why you got to be careful. That's why I got on my heat tech turtleneck. It's too hot to wear a jacket, but I still need to be fully covered up just in case because I don't have time to get sick before my birthday. But anyways, girl, I'm about to get out of this car, find where they are, what the girls are doing. My son said he was playing basketball, so I told him, when I leave, you leave. But the girls, I'm sure they're trying to do the slide or the zip line or whatever else. We're going to see what all they got going on today. And then after that, I'm going to go home and take a nap because it's Saturday. And I do what? I sleep. I catch up on my sleep, sis. Don't we all? If you don't, you need to rectify that ASAP before 2026 arrives. But anyway, let me get out this car because now that I'm feeling a little bit better, I'm ready to get into some fun. Girl, I made it home. It's been a long day. But a good day, a fun day. but a long day. So y'all know we have went out to the winter wonderland from my neighborhood. Y'all tell me why. Dahlia stood in line for them girls an entire hour just so they could do the zip line. And obviously because she was standing in line, I somehow was looped into standing in line. And the whole time they wouldn't be zip lining. They would just have to find out, oh baby, try again next time. And literally, they were the last kids that were able to zip line before old boy cut it off. And Daddy was like, they are going to do it over my dead body. I did not stand in this line the whole time for them to tell them that time's up. They can't go because they closed it down at 3 o'clock. But anyways, after that, I ended up taking the kids home. Hubby was home, and so I ran to Walmart real quick. It wasn't nothing to see, like I was in and out. 15 minutes, girl, because I got some new lights via TikTok. It was old boy on TikTok, and he was like, girl, just get you these lights from Walmart. He said they was $6. I got to Walmart, they was $14 a piece. And still, I got them both. I'll link them for y'all. I'm currently using the lights. You see the quality, sis. Currently using those lights to give you the footage that y'all know I'm all about quality. If y'all don't know that about me, you should know that now. I care, well, honestly, I don't care about a lot of things, but I do care about quality. So I'm always trying to enhance and better the quality. In the midst of all that, got home, look, I already sent her a picture and told her I'd beat her on Monday. As I was trying to set up the tripod, I don't know if I got my finger caught. I don't know what happened. But it lifted a little bit. Remember how it started last time when it lifted? So I just put a Band-Aid on there and I said, we just gonna make it through tomorrow. I'm gonna show up on Monday. I don't know what to do. I asked her to do a medium length instead of a long XL length. She still did the long. So I'm wondering, I don't know. I'm gonna demand this time medium because it's something about these pinkies that we just having a tug of war. Girl, why am I not taking off my makeup? We just been having a whole tug of war, sis. So that's pretty much that. And then later on, after I got home and they done broke my pinky off again and got settled, girl, I went outside and went riding around the neighborhood on my son's electric bike. Sure did. And who gonna check me, boo? You know what? The older I get, and y'all know I'm turning 36 in literally a few days, I find that I'm becoming more playful as I get older and less serious. I feel like the first third of my life, I guess you'll say, because I'm in my 30s. So the first third of my life, it was all serious. It was all business. It was all being successful. It was hitting all the milestones, get married, have kids. This not naked half, well, that too. But this second half is all about me being free, being playful, finding myself, figuring out my purpose. I'm really evaluating people and the things that I allow to happen. And I'm really putting the reins on it. Really establishing some boundaries because the people playing in my face ends in 2025. So if you've been enjoying playing in my face, you've been put on notice. December 31st, 2025, playing in my face is now evicted. Like that's something that I am allowing. And I realize I have allowed it. I am the culprit. I didn't call people out on their bull right when I should have. So yeah, that's about change. And I guess just kind of weird. Like, y'all know how it is when your birthday coming up too. And for me, it's always birthday and New Year. So I really be reflecting and thinking on everything that I allowed, I tolerate, that I don't want, that I do want, all of that. So did that, went out riding. I had such a good time. It was just me, you know, frolicking in while I was enjoying this 78-degree weather in Texas in the middle of December, child. Had a grand time. And then I just came home and been chilling. Faith is having a sleepover. Tay is chilling in the living room. I'm finna watch Trading Places. Probably falling asleep. Y'all know how that go. And that's pretty much all that I got going on. Not to mention, girl, we gotta do a video. I have so many, like, empties. Like, girl. I just been storing them because I'm like, I gotta do a video. I let the girls know what's what to phone, what to pass on. Look, almost empty on this. So, yeah, we gotta do it. Like, what other you gonna re-up on and stuff? I have that I need to do. There's been a lot of discourse online with the girls are like now saying, We want the hauls. Like, I don't know, I told y'all we don't want the hauls. We do want the hauls. And I'm gonna say this, y'all need to make up y'all mind. Do you want it or do you not? Whether the economy is good or whether the economy is bad. Whether you got money in your bank account and whether you don't. Because what happens is the consumer, the audience, the people that are watching tell the people that are creating what they want to see based on views, likes, engagements, all of that stuff. So apparently if the girl stopped doing hauls, it's because there were a lot of comments that were saying, oh, this is so out of touch, you know, with everything happening in the economy and da-da-da-da-da. I think people have to realize that, yes, there are a lot of people that aren't making money, but there also are a lot of people that are. And you just got to figure out who you serving. You can't serve both. Who you serving? And that audience, that person has to figure out, do I want to be served here? But the back and forth of where are the hauls? We missed the hauls. It's because y'all said y'all didn't want to see the hauls. Because y'all was calculating what folks was spending, being nosy, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just enjoying the content and just deciding if it was something you wanted for yourself or not. Now the girls is missing out on all the hauls. You know, tell them to get what's what. So I just think it's funny. But I've been seeing a lot of discourse online with that. And I say, you know what? I'm going to do me a rapid fire haul of all the things. Anyway, let me wash my face. I'll be right back. All right. Girl, y'all know to wash my face, girl, and get it good and clean and crisp and all of the things. Also, tomorrow is my no makeup day. So Sundays, y'all know it's true Sabbath for me. Saturday and Sundays. But Sundays have been my no makeup day. I've just been trying to find one day of the week where it's also, I don't record on Sundays either. So that also helps. But, oh girl. Oh, that just feels so good. I love that for me. I'm going to do a little bit more micellar water just to make sure it's all off before I put on my moisturizer. I'm almost out. We so close to the finish line. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to get it again or if I'm going to move on to the next. Because it's a toner and moisturizer in one, I love that it's like a one-step, you know what I'm saying, process. I don't got to do toner then moisturizer. I love that it makes my skin feel like baby smooth. When I say baby smooth, girl, baby smooth. I love the way that that feels. I think I'm going to go in tonight. Y'all know I also love the bean essence. Now, I'm about halfway through my bean. And again, fire. Love the way that it makes my skin feel. One thing that I notice is if I keep my skin super hydrated, especially at night while I'm sleeping, I have way less skin issues. I still need to go do a chemical peel, but I don't know if y'all noticed, I really haven't been having any breakouts. Not any major ones, maybe a pimple here, a pimple there, but really, I ain't been having breakouts in the last month and a half. Ever since I started the routine that I'm currently on. So it's working, it ain't broke, I don't need to fix it. And I'm still using the Metacube, the PDRN serum. I really do like it. I use it at night. It says to patch it in. I pat first and then I rub because I always do a little bit more. But girl, that's it. And then I'll walk around for about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so just to let it absorb into my skin. I don't immediately go put my head on a pillow because I feel like it just takes the product away. So I always want to make sure that it is absorbing as much as I needed to. And that's pretty much it. I have been keeping my skin routine at night really simple. The one-step Laneige that was toner, moisturizer, and one, serums. Boom. We're done. That's it. That's all. Last step is my lip. And for tonight, I'm going to do Tatcha. Y'all know I got my drawer upstairs. So I'm really working on my empties. This is my only option till it's empty. And working for me. Very glossy, very demure, if I do say so myself. So girl, I'm finna get out these clothes. I'm finna take a shower, get myself ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a great day. And I will see y'all next week. I'm gonna end the vlog right here. So I hope that you enjoyed the week with me. As always, don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment, girl. And if you really feel inclined, share it with your homies. And I will see y'all next week. Bye.